Breaking news, a chilling murder just outside of Dallas overnight. The district attorney for Kaufman County and his wife found shot to death in their home. This comes just 2 months after one of his top prosecutors was murdered right outside of the courthouse. So the big question this morning, are these two shootings connected? ABC's John Triffin is live in Kaufman County. Good morning, John.
Bianna, good morning. After this latest murder, this small town of Forney, Texas is on edge. As you can see behind me, this is still a very active investigation. Authorities shut down this neighborhood after discovering the bodies less than 12 hours ago. Overnight, this sleepy Texan town found itself wide awake and at the center of a murder mystery. Authorities say Saturday night, Kaufman County District Attorney Mike McClelland and his wife Cynthia were found shot dead inside their home.
We've lived here for years and we've never had anything like this happen before, and for it to happen so close to home, it's very, very scary.
And it's that fear that is keeping the community here on the lookout for clues and investigators scrambling to find out exactly what happened. According to ABC affiliate WFAA, sources say the couple's door was kicked in and shots rang out as an assault rifle fired roughly 14 rounds, killing them both. But the real question now is, were they targeted? This comes just 2 months after the county assistant district attorney, Mark Hasse, was gunned down in broad daylight, just steps from the courthouse. Later, McClelland stepped in, vowing to get justice for one of Texas's toughest prosecutors.
We're going to pull you out of whatever hole you're in, and we're going to bring you back and let the people of Kaufman County prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
Now the FBI, ATF, and Texas Rangers have not one, but 2 cases on their hands. The fear now is that these murders are somehow connected, but at this point, authorities will not say if they are related. Now, we are expecting a lot more information to come out later this morning when investigators hold their first press conference since discovering the bodies. Dan?
Telling us more about what is truly an extraordinary situation. John Triffin reporting from Texas this morning. Thank you. Let's bring in now ABC's senior justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, for more on this investigation. Pierre, give us a sense, how rare is this kind of violence directed at senior public officials?
Good morning, Dan. While we have a lot of violence in this country, thousands of murders a year, it's very unusual to see public officials killed in this manner. It's early in this investigation, and police don't yet know if these deaths are tied to the previous murder of the assistant district attorney. But if prosecutors are being executed, this is a nightmare scenario. So that's why you see the ATF and FBI actively assisting.
You know, after the first prosecutor was ambushed and really assassinated just steps away from the courthouse in broad daylight, there was some public speculation by people in law enforcement that it could be the work of a notorious prison gang by the name of the Aryan Brotherhood of Texas. Apparently, that first prosecutor had prosecuted some cases involving that prison gang. What is the status of that situation now? Is that gang still considered a suspect?
Well, that's being looked at among a number of theories, but at this point, everything remains on the table. And you would have to wonder why a gang would target law enforcement. That's exactly how you get a lot of police attention and end up out of business. Right now, this appears to be a bona fide mystery, and a potentially chilling one at that, Dan.
You make a good point. If this gang is a criminal operation, taking a run at public officials would be a good way to invite war, which would be bad for business. Pierre Thomas, we appreciate your guidance this morning. Thank you, Pierre.